The Kardashian-Jenner family has been allegedly linked to some of the biggest names in the NBA. From marriages to rumored flings, these relationships have sparked endless controversy, giving rise to the so-called Kardashian curse that fans love to debate. Rashad McCants, 14th overall pick in 2005, he was the very first NBA player to date a Kardashian. In 2009, he had a brief but explosive romance with Khloe Kardashian, later featured on Kourtney and Khloe Take Miami. The relationship quickly spiraled into a media frenzy. On the Holden Court podcast, McCants revealed the shocking reality behind the reality show. Kim allegedly fake-checking his voicemail to accuse him of cheating on Khloe, even though they weren't even talking at the time and she didn't have his number.
Do PR management.
Oh, she hit me. We were together in the studio in Minnesota. They did an episode where Kim faked going into my voicemail and finding out that I cheated on Khloe, which we hadn't even been talking.
Whoa.
Everything tore it down.
Wow.
I lost everything. I lost everything.
The constant media spotlight reportedly wreaked havoc on his career. The storylines created distractions, shaped narratives about his commitment to basketball, and affected how coaches, teams, and GMs viewed him. McCants claims that without the Kardashian drama, he might have been a $60 million player. Despite the fallout, he continued his career overseas and later joined Ice Cube's Big Three League. McCants recalled the chaos. PR management hit him before he even stepped into the studio. The media ran with the voicemail storyline, portraying him as a womanizer who cheated on a Kardashian. He says it affected his entire NBA career. Even workouts with the Lakers became complicated. The attention infiltrated his professional and personal life, and he says he lost everything. After stepping away from the relationship, the repercussions lingered. His NBA agent allegedly tried to blackball him, warning that dating Khloe could harm his career. Today, McCants' experience is often cited as the first clear example of the Kardashian curse, showing how media scrutiny, public narratives, and mental pressure can dramatically derail a professional athlete's trajectory. Moving on, another high-profile NBA Kardashian relationship made headlines in 2009. Lamar Odom. Lamar Odom and Khloe Kardashian met in 2009, got engaged after just 1 month, and married 9 days later, instantly becoming tabloid headlines. At the time, Odom was a key player for the Los Angeles Lakers, helping them win back-to-back championships in 2009 and 2010. But behind the glitz, cracks began to show. Odom later admitted to heavy drug use, infidelity, and living a double life during the marriage. The intense media scrutiny magnified every mistake, turning personal struggles into a public spectacle.
The truth hurts, but let me tell you, it hurts one time. A lie hurts 7,000 times.
Yeah.
But if I tell you the truth one time, you can't call me that because you couldn't speak. Whose fault is that? His fault he couldn't speak because he decided to do naughty things somewhere he shouldn't have done it. His fault.
You had enough awareness to get a burner phone, to call a drug dealer, to get what you needed to get, to send security away,
Well, what
to
did
do
I
what
just
you needed to
tell-
do
what did I
for
just-
me to find out, and
All
then
I
for me
could
to
do-
punch you in the face.
All I
Because
could-
I punched you in the face, and I shattered everything in that house.
I don't remember that.
After the confrontation, the marriage unraveled. Khloe filed for divorce in 2013, though headlines continued after Odom nearly died from a drug overdose at a Nevada brothel in 2015. In his memoir, Darkness to Light, Odom admitted he couldn't handle the pressure of being married into the Kardashian spotlight. Odom also reflected on talk show interviews and specials, noting how media coverage amplified every mistake and fueled public scrutiny, which many fans linked to the start of his rapid NBA decline. Despite a successful career, the Kardashian spotlight often overshadowed his on-court achievements, showing how high-profile fame can make or break an athlete.
Use the divorce card, and that's what will get him to finally make a decision. So I did that.
Years later, Khloe clarified in a YouTube interview the confusing situation involving both Lamar Odom and James Harden. She explained that her brief relationship with Harden occurred shortly after her split from Odom, which created public misunderstandings about timing and intent. Khloe emphasized that while it looked complicated from the outside, she was trying to manage both situations responsibly, especially with children involved and the lingering effects of Odom's personal struggles. Next, an NBA star tied the knot with Kim in one of Hollywood's priciest weddings, Kris Humphries. The most infamous Kardashian relationship belongs to Kris Humphries. In 2011, then New Jersey Nets power forward married Kim Kardashian in a wedding costing over $10 million, instantly becoming one of the most watched celebrity marriages in the world. The problem? It lasted just 72 days. Cracks showed immediately. Even at the wedding rehearsal, arguments over seating and family issues created visible tension, with cameras capturing bickering and awkward moments just days before the wedding.
You get off your phone and pay attention.
Still getting screamed at you.
Go for it. I'll place you.
After the breakup, the fallout became just as public as the relationship itself. Kim filed for divorce, shocking fans worldwide. Humphries responded by filing for an annulment, claiming the marriage was staged for television. The divorce turned into a drawn-out legal and media spectacle, further cementing him as a tabloid figure rather than an NBA player. In a rare post-divorce interview, Humphries appeared visibly uncomfortable discussing the situation. He avoided drama, repeatedly saying he was focused on basketball, family, and moving forward, but the weight of the situation was obvious. His mother also spoke about watching her son get pulled into what felt like a televised melodrama, emphasizing how deeply it affected him personally.
For me, it's just certain things happen in life and you got to move forward. So I'm excited to be where I'm at right now with the NBA season coming up, and I'm ready to go.
Years later, Humphries finally opened up in the Players' Tribune, offering his most honest reflection. He insisted the relationship was 100% real, pushing back against claims that the marriage was fake or scripted. However, he admitted he was completely unprepared for the level of fame and backlash that followed. He described the experience as humiliating, explaining how he was booed in NBA arenas, followed in public, and labeled as "that guy from TV." What hurt most, he said, was the idea that people believed he disrespected the game of basketball. As Humphries put it, "But when it plays out so publicly in front of the world, it's a whole other level. It was brutal." While Humphries remained a solid role player known for hustle and defense, the Kardashian spotlight permanently changed how he was viewed. He later admitted he underestimated the power of the media storm and the so-called Kardashian effect. He retired in 2017, never fully escaping the shadow of a 72-day marriage that made him world famous, but not for basketball. While some relationships exploded publicly, others unraveled behind the scenes. Rick Fox. As a former LA Laker, he briefly dated Khloe Kardashian in 2015. Compared to other NBA Kardashian relationships, this one flew under the radar, minimal media drama, no career fallout, just a light touch on the Kardashian NBA history. Most of what surfaced came from paparazzi photos and tabloid reports, suggesting a short-lived romance rather than a full-blown media circus. At the time, Fox was retired and transitioning into media, acting, and esports, so his basketball career was never at risk. That may explain why the relationship didn't spiral into the chaos seen with younger, active players. One of the few public sparks happened at the Los Angeles premiere of Dope at Regal Cinemas LA Live. When reporters asked, "Are you dating Khloe Kardashian?" Fox didn't answer, but his reaction spoke volumes.
Rick, are you dating Khloe Kardashian? You were on a date with her?
Instead of denying it, Fox cracked up, laughed repeatedly, and avoided the question entirely. The playful reaction only fueled speculation without creating any real drama. Rick Fox stands out as the rare exception, a Kardashian connection that came and went quietly without burning everything in its path. The next player? He didn't get off so easy. James Harden. Houston Rockets superstar Harden's brief romance with Khloe began shortly after her split from Lamar Odom, immediately drawing media attention. While Harden was no stranger to NBA attention, dating Khloe added an unexpected layer of media scrutiny. Khloe confirms in an interview meeting Harden at Kanye's birthday party at the Staples Center.
His name is James Harden. He plays for the Houston Rockets. Really threw Kanye a birthday party at the Staples Center, so kind of went to a game. But we rented it out, and she had like all of his friends and some athletes were playing.
The breakup came down to commitment issues. In a video confession, Khloe explained, "I just don't want to put up with people. You want to be monogamous, but then you're not. I thought James was in it for the long haul, but I found out he wasn't." She emphasized that she had always prioritized effort and seriousness in her relationships.
I just don't want to put up with people that you want to be monogamous, but then you're not monogamous.
Years later, Harden reflected on the relationship in interviews, showing a mature perspective. He said he keeps his private life private now and that he genuinely wanted to see Khloe happy. "You want to see them succeed? I'm just happy she's in a good place." He also admitted that the relationship taught him a valuable lesson about separating romance and career, avoiding distractions that could derail his focus.
She's one of those people where no matter if you're dating or not, you know what I mean, you want to see them succeed. You want to see them happy. And so
Khloe additionally clarified how her relationship with Harden overlapped with her divorce from Odom. She explained that when she initially filed for divorce, it wasn't finalized, and she realized Odom wasn't going to fight for the marriage. She also stayed involved in his recovery after his near-fatal 2015 overdose, showing she was trying to handle both situations responsibly.
When I met James, any guy that you're with, they don't want to date someone who's technically married, even though we're legally separated.
Unlike some of the more explosive NBA Kardashian romances, Harden's career was largely unaffected. He ended the relationship, refocused on basketball, and went on to become NBA MVP in 2018, showing that a high-profile romance doesn't always derail a player's trajectory. The next player is the last but certainly not the least to date Khloe Kardashian, Tristan Thompson. Khloe began dating Tristan Thompson in 2016 while he played for the Cleveland Cavaliers. In 2018, just days before Khloe was set to give birth to their first child, videos surfaced of Tristan cheating, a bombshell that sent shockwaves through the family.
There's a video of Tristan making out with a girl last night. I know, Khloe's gonna die.
Khloe later clarified the breakup in interviews, explaining that she needed monogamy and honesty. Thompson wasn't ready to commit fully, despite shared children. Despite brief reconciliations, Tristan continued facing cheating allegations. One of the most explosive involved Jordyn Woods, a close family friend with whom he was caught in a widely publicized affair. The betrayal shocked Khloe and the Kardashian clan, dominating headlines. Jordyn later publicly apologized, acknowledging the hurt caused.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
And of course, I'm sorry and apologetic as much as I can be, and, you know.
Just days before Khloe went into labor, she learned of yet another infidelity, and the aftermath played out in the delivery room. When Kim Kardashian arrived, she made a throat-slitting gesture behind Tristan's back, a stark visual of her fury. Khloe had to awkwardly prompt them to even say hello, creating one of the most tense celebrity birthroom moments ever captured on TV. Then came yet another shocking twist. In 2021, leaked legal documents revealed that Tristan had fathered a child with another woman while still in a relationship with Khloe, just months after the past scandals.
And his attorneys went on record with a full declaration from him giving a statement. Probably never thought it would be leaked.
After the whirlwind with Khloe, the next NBA connection enters the Jenner world, Jordan Clarkson. In 2016, NBA guard Jordan Clarkson was reportedly linked to Kendall Jenner for a brief period. Unlike many other Kardashian romances, this one flew under the radar, generating minimal media attention or scandal. Clarkson wasn't a household name at the time, but the connection briefly brought him into the celebrity gossip sphere. At the red carpet of the 2016 ESPY Awards, Clarkson was asked about dating Kendall. He kept things tight-lipped, saying, "I keep all my personal stuff to myself. Even if that was something that happened, you would never know." His discretion ensured the relationship remained low profile, a stark contrast to the more publicized NBA Kardashian links. Despite the fleeting romance, Clarkson focused on his career and later revived it with the Utah Jazz, earning the 6th Man of the Year award. He's one of the few NBA players seemingly unaffected by the Kardashian narrative, showing that some relationships can remain private without derailing professional success, unlike the next NBA player. Blake Griffin. Blake Griffin, once the face of the Los Angeles Clippers and one of the NBA's most electrifying stars, dated Kendall Jenner in 2017. At the time, Griffin was at the height of his popularity, known for his highlight reel dunks, all-star appearances, and leadership on a Clippers team that had become a perennial playoff contender. His relationship with Jenner immediately drew media attention, not only because of her celebrity status, but also because of the drama surrounding Griffin's personal life. The romance coincided with unresolved issues from his past. His ex-fiancée and mother of his children, Bryn Cameron, filed a palimony lawsuit, claiming that Griffin abandoned her in order to pursue fame and a high-profile relationship with Jenner. The lawsuit alleged that Cameron had sacrificed her own career and personal life to support Griffin, from helping manage his finances to being deeply involved in his professional and personal decisions. The legal battle added a layer of public scrutiny, with fans and media outlets dissecting Griffin's every move both on and off the court.
I think this is not about fame for Blake Griffin. He was already kind of famous. He was a big NBA star. I think this is just about going to hell. You have children with to go be with reality stars. Like, what are you looking for with Kendall Jenner? You already have a beautiful woman with 2 kids and a wonderful life.
Despite the intensity of the public eye, Griffin and Jenner maintained their relationship for several months, often spotted together at high-profile events and social outings. However, by early 2018, the relationship had begun to fade. Griffin's trade to the Detroit Pistons created significant distance, both geographically and emotionally, while the pressures of 2 high-profile lives, one in professional basketball, the other in the modeling and entertainment world, made maintaining the relationship increasingly difficult. Over time, the couple quietly drifted apart, marking the end of one of the NBA Kardashian pairings that had captured headlines and fueled speculation about the so-called Kardashian curse. The next NBA player had a more quiet romance with Kendall Jenner. Ben Simmons. Kendall Jenner was linked to Ben Simmons between 2018 and 2019, with occasional public appearances and social outings that drew media attention, though not nearly as explosive as some earlier NBA Kardashian romances. At the time, Simmons was already under scrutiny for his shooting struggles, and some fans speculated that dating a high-profile celebrity like Kendall may have added pressure. The pair were spotted together frequently, and one memorable moment saw Kendall cheering on Simmons at a game right in front of his ex, Jordan Clarkson, adding a subtle but public twist to the NBA Kardashian saga.
Lead, Ben whizzing down the floor, laying in two, and the Sixers have...
The relationship eventually ended quietly. While it's unfair to blame Simmons' later career challenges solely on dating distractions, injuries, confidence issues, and his dramatic exit from Philadelphia contributed to the narrative, keeping the so-called Kardashian curse alive in NBA circles. The next NBA Kardashian connection takes things to a whole new level. Devin Booker. Kendall Jenner, known for her relatively low-key dating style compared to her family, reportedly began dating Phoenix Suns star Devin Booker around 2020. Their romance stayed far more private than many other Kardashian NBA relationships. While occasional social media posts and a widely discussed road trip to Sedona sparked speculation, both kept public appearances subtle, avoiding the intense media scrutiny that has plagued other NBA Kardashian couples. Despite the public curiosity, Booker's NBA career flourished during this period. He became a cornerstone for the Suns, leading the team to the 2021 NBA Finals and establishing himself as one of the league's elite scorers. Unlike some high-profile Kardashian romances, this relationship appears to have had little to no negative impact on his professional trajectory, illustrating a rare example of an NBA Kardashian pairing that didn't derail a player's career. After multiple breakups and reconciliations, the couple officially split in November 2022. However, they have been reportedly seeing each other again as of 2024 to 2025, though sources describe the relationship as casual rather than official. Kendall is said to be keeping a strong boundary, prioritizing her trust and protecting herself from heartbreak given the experiences of her siblings. When together, they are reportedly close, but both understand the demands of their careers. Kendall as a top model and Booker as a Suns guard often keep them apart. She maintains that this arrangement allows them to enjoy time together without the pressures of a traditional public relationship. From Rashad McCants to Devin Booker, NBA players dating into the Kardashian-Jenner family have faced everything from public drama to career growth. Some fueled the myth of the Kardashian curse, while others thrived under the spotlight.